In any innovative industry, when you have a proven product that provides transformational capability and you leverage all the lessons learned from previous models to continuously improve that capability and the total value proposition, you end up with the best in class. Combine that with the performance of the team and adherence to commitments made, you've made a compelling case that this combination is unmatched. The same can be said for Bell's V280 Valor for the Army's Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft, flraa, program for future vertical lift. Bell's V280 Valor and the team that designed it have demonstrated performance for every key attribute related to speed, range, and agility, as well as cost, schedule, and performance, with the bonuses being burn down risk and long-term affordability from a proven tiltrotor platform. There are facts-based irrefutable points as to the all-around superiority of Bell's air assault tiltrotor to keep the Army's aviation speed and range capabilities on par with its other service partners in the joint all-domain fight. V280 Valor paces the threat with superior speed, range, and agility. A tiltrotor is the best flraa solution to fulfill the Army's performance and affordability needs. Low-speed agility, long-range cruise, 305-knot high-speed flight, sling load performance, fast rope deployment, and mission systems integration were all proven out over 3 years and 215 hours of flight testing across an expansive flight regime. The tiltrotor's speed is truly remarkable. By comparison, the demonstrated top speed is almost 60 knots faster than any competing technology. That extra speed translates into battlefield mission flexibility, greater range for accessing global challenges, and faster delivery of medical care to increase the survival rate of casualties on the battlefield. Every time you hear the Chief or Major General Rugen speak, it's about speed, range, and reach, said Frank Lazzaro, Director, Advanced Vertical Lift Systems, Sales, and Strategy, who flew CV-22s for Air Force's Special Operations Command. It's about the ability to mass combat force on an objective and close on the enemy as quickly as possible. All these things have been demonstrated by an operational tiltrotor without sacrificing performance at the X. While the V280 presents a slightly wider footprint than the Black Hawk, it also enables the V280 to be more than 20% shorter while, importantly, lacking exposed rotors on the leading and trailing edge of that footprint. This footprint provides landing zone flexibility and improved soldier safety 360 degrees around the aircraft, which is unique to the V280 configuration. With routine tilting of the proprotors, actions in and out of the landing zone do not require any clutching or declutching mechanisms of complex propulsors. The key point here is that although once considered more complex than helicopters, tiltrotors are now the least complex way to get to this unmatched performance. Tiltrotor maturity has arrived at the point where it is the known technology with decades of risk reduction earned on a fully operational fleet of aircraft, not a few prototypes with a very modest amount of hours flown over a similar period of time. When a competitor says somewhat derisively that the V280 beats them in a drag race, they're making the argument for Bell, admitting that their prototype is significantly slower than the V280. Do you think that's what soldiers flying into harm's way want to hear? Speed is always better, and no military commander ever asked for less capability. For aircraft agility, the V280 busts the myth and misdirection that tiltrotors lack the needed agility. Bell has flight test evidence proving level 1 attitude quickness in the low-speed regime using its triple redundant fly-by-wire system. With 5 separate Army test pilots having flown numerous flights, the Army has first-hand information as to what the V280 can handle in known and unknown mission challenges. When flying a tiltrotor on the wing, you can maneuver quite aggressively at high speed compared to a rotary wing platform. The V280 can responsively turn on its side like an airplane and displace from the threat very quickly while still retaining a positive energy state and without stressing its dynamic systems. With a tiltrotor, there are no worries about an overhead rotor system, disk separation, or main rotor mass limitations for rapid maneuvering in high-speed flight. The tiltrotor has already been unequivocally proven as the most efficient design for combining high-speed and low-speed maneuvering while achieving the extended ranges required to stay relevant over extended land and ocean distances.
Hey guys, like and subscribe, it really helps the channel out.